Hey guys, Andrew McFarlane here. Hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling amazing. Someone asked me recently, how do I know if I'm on the right path? They were sharing how there are so many directions that it feels like they can take, and they're almost paralyzed or confused by knowing if they're moving in the right direction. Well, the first thing that I want to share is that it's not about where you're going, it's about where you are coming from inside of yourself. Because where you're coming from will dictate the experience that you have, the level of freedom that you have in whatever it is that you do. So sometimes we're calculating and we're thinking, okay, well, I don't want to experience this kind of discomfort, I don't want to experience that, whether it be physical or emotional or spiritual. But you have to ask yourself that question, because there really are two kinds of discomfort. There is the environmental, circumstantial discomfort, and then there's the discomfort of your soul and your heart from not being satisfied because you are not expressing and being truthful to yourself. So you can be in situations that are externally not ideal, externally uncomfortable, but you can be at peace in your heart. Or you can end up in a situation where you have all the luxuries, all the physical comfort, where you have the perfect conceptual experience from an ideological standpoint, but in reality you're not feeling that peace, that joy, that presence in your heart where you know that you are in the right place and you are being who you were called to be. So it doesn't matter where you think you're going, it's about where you're coming from, where are you making the decisions from. So the next thing is, how do you know if you're hearing the voice of your heart? Even if you're asking that question, it's because we become distant from our hearts. Your heart is at the center of you. At a certain point in our lives and in our journeys, it will speak so loud that we can't hear anything else. But if we spent so much of our lives building a relationship with our mind and listening to our mind and listening to other people and listening to society and listening to our fears and listening to all of these other things, we may not be able to hear what is coming from our center, what is coming from our hearts. It's like your heart has been calling you and you're not answering the phone, and your heart has been calling you like a friend and you send them to voicemail. Eventually, your friend stops calling you. But the difference is your heart never stops calling you, but you've lost the ability to hear it. Another reason that we're not hearing this is because we are not prepared to do what our heart is asking us to do. You will get the message when you are ready to take action on the answer. The answers and the messages that we are getting are in direct proportion to what we're ready to listen to and what we're ready to take action on. Because if you feel like you're asking from a mental place, not from your soul, oh, what's the right path to take? What's my purpose? Your purpose doesn't reveal itself in that way. You don't ask what your purpose is until you are asking from your heart and saying, how can I become my purpose? How can I become my full self? How can I become who I'm here to be? From your soul, from your heart, not from a conceptual place, not from a strategic place, but how can I have the willingness and the humility and the level of surrender and courage to be who I'm here to be, who I'm meant to be, and take that path and walk that journey. Alright, you guys, this is Andrew McFarlane sending you my love. Hope you're feeling amazing. See you soon.